Tracking a chilly start to the weekend. Even as we got that warm into the week, you can see how quickly we reversed those warmer temperatures. We had a cold front that moved through overnight, didn't really bring a lot of changes. It just with those winds out of the north, and you can see that colder air mass is sitting over much of the Midwest, and that's really going to be sticking there all weekend long. Time right now just after 7 a.m. this morning on Saturday, and temperatures in the teens with wind chills in the single digits, even close to some negative values in some areas. So you're going to want to stay bundled up if you have to be out early this morning, but not really going to get better throughout the day at all. We're barely going to get into those 20s temperature wise, but still expect a lot of those wind chills to be almost 10 degrees colder, as we're going to see these gusts in the 20s to maybe up to 30 miles per hour today. Now, as we get into Super Bowl Sunday, a little bit of some changes on the way. We'll be a bit warmer thanks to some southerly winds early in the morning. That'll get us just above freezing by the afternoon, but as you can see here, we're also tracking a potential of some flurries to move through our northeastern counties as a very quick system moves in. That's really going to bring some more cloud cover throughout the day as well. So again, just make sure you're staying bundled up with all these chilly conditions expected. This run of future tracks showing that system getting in very early tomorrow morning. You can see though how dry we are behind, or just ahead of that. We don't really have a lot of moisture in our area, and that's really going to remain the case all weekend long. Even maybe just seeing some of those flurries to our northeast, but we're really just going to be focusing on these temperature changes the next couple of days. Even into our Monday, we're going to be tracking another one of these. This is right into midnight into Valentine's Day on Monday morning, where we're tracking another one of these systems through. But look at how much warmer we're going to be able to reach into the afternoon there, as we maybe see some brief southerly winds. That's going to get us into the 40s on Valentine's Day afternoon, but still maybe want to have some extra layers. Not as heavy, but we're going to be seeing those breezy conditions stick around, and that'll push us back down to freezing overnight. So if you've got those dinner date plans, that's definitely the time to keep those layers on hand. And then it's as we head into the middle of next week, lots of changes are going to be on the way. We're going to be following a couple dips in the jet stream. We already have that this weekend. That's what brought those very cold conditions this morning, but we balance out a bit early into next week. That'll give us those mild conditions for Valentine's Day, and this is actually into Tuesday, where we could be reaching the 60s before our next system arrives here. We're going to be following another dip in the jet stream, this one very deep, almost reaching down into the southern U.S., and we'll be watching for how this is going to influence our area as it moves closer. It's, as usual, going to depend on that track of the low. Right now, already seeing a chance for even some severe storms down in southeastern Missouri, so you'll want to keep your eye on it throughout the week. We're going to know more about it, be able to track it better as it gets closer, but certainly going to see some impacts as this is blowing through our region. We'll again be chilly for the weekend, a little bit milder Valentine's Day, and then very nice into the middle of the week before this system arrives. And with those warmer temperatures, we should stay away from any frozen precip, but we certainly do need that rain on the way. Last month, we barely got any precip aside from some of those snowstorms, but we are actually in a little bit of a drought due to all those dry conditions. So we'll continue to track that system that's on the way this weekend. That forecast is going to get much more clearer as it gets closer to us.